Sorry about the wind noise. Oh man, there's some good stuff in here. Gonna be a lot of sorting, but yeah, before we go through there, let's take a look at this one. These full? They are. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know how. If these are not too heavy, I will try to get one on my roof, but it looks kind of heavy. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so that is full of something, I don't know. Do I leave it in the box? Nah. I'm just gonna, that is heavy. That might be. It's UL listed, so some kind of cabinet. Or not cabinet, but stand for something? Yeah, I mean the box is crap, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... Man, I don't understand why this thing's so heavy. That is a nice unit though. Alright. My foot's stuck. So just set that here for now. That's got some really smooth bearings and everything in it. That's a shame. Allen is busted, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna have to find a box and start throwing this stuff in. Look at all that metal. All right. On this end. Those might be, those bolts are too big for what I was thinking. I wonder what they thought when they saw that everything was completely taken last night, if they even cared. Alright, this way, get a better picture. Those boxes are full of something heavy, so I'll just take them. Make sure we get this corner. Yeah, so we got more. Plastic stuff for the most part. heavy. Just take it. Should probably do a walkthrough and just see what I'm dealing with before I start picking up all this little crap. Probably would be a smart idea. At least getting an idea of how much do I got to deal with. Alright, so these boxes are coming. Let's throw this there. Alright. That whole box I left yesterday. I always take spray paint. First aid kit. Don't really need it. I'll think about it. Yeah, all this stuff I left yesterday there so I could get to it if I needed to, so I know there's nothing underneath there. I'm not taking the little wood shelf, yes. Some kind of fan. It's still in the box. Ah, that wire's gone. What is that? Radiance foam hand wash. Huh. Might actually use that. Another box that's coming. Stapler can be recycled. I've got a million zip ties. It's one thing you never have a shortage of when you do industrial dumpsters. That's a really nice long pellet one there. Those are paint cans from yesterday. It says chrome, but just it's got something in it. If anything, I'm going to give these guys more room to dump stuff. Guess I'm really not moving that. Just gonna try to organize it a little bit better, but can't really do anything with those. Scrapyard doesn't like them. Probably could use that box later, so I'll put that up there. Another box just in case. Face shield. Kind of late in this thing. With all the wire I got, anytime I can take a tote, I'm going to. I am up to my eyeballs in wire. That is also not open. That's not open. Not open, not open. And that's the lid for it. It's broken, but nah, I don't need a lid for it. That is still full. name tags, or office tags for the cubicles and stuff. I'll get the rest of those later. That is still full. Hope the wind doesn't knock that down. Oh, I see a bunch of metal all the way back in there. A bunch of this stuff. And it's hard to tell if that's aluminum or not. I think it isn't. Alright, so down in here, that's all stuff I left yesterday. That's just junk wire, so I'll grab that at a later time, or if I have time. Okay, I think that's what that one box was, more of these. So I picked up a bunch of old ones. I'm gonna replace the old ones and throw those away and use those for what I wanted them for. Wonder if I could sell these. I think there's no bearing on the inside. I don't know, and I actually need a wheelbarrow wheel, so maybe I will take one. A little bit of wire. I'll go ahead and pull that out. I don't think this is resellable really stuff, so alright, how do I want to do this? Everything's on this one. Yeah. All these boxes down here, those are all empty because I emptied them yesterday. There we go. I want to get at these and just see what they're about. Track light, no, that was there yesterday. What? How heavy is this? That is definitely heavy. All right, well, if it's coming, it's not coming in the box. These things are easy to do if you can just get a hold of them or take from the back. Just strip it like that and they pop off. See what we got. Here's hardware. Oh, it's just wood. Nah, I don't need that. I thought that was metal there. Nope. So I'm sure it's expensive, I'm sure it's nice, but yeah, I tried to sell the desk that I found here the other day. as a nice just work surface area, and that you could make a desk out of with the other parts, and nobody has even contacted me offering me a ridiculously low price. So for that reason, I am not taking wood. If there were, yeah, that's wood. Shoot, it might be metal underneath. Let's see. Sorry. Nope. Really nice though. Man, that is a shame. Maybe someone else will take it. Put these in between. I better get it in the next couple of days because it's supposed to rain. Okay, so I think those are empty because I did get those yesterday. And don't see anything underneath here that I need to get to. Yeah, that's all from yesterday. All right, so what I'm gonna do is collect more of this stuff. I'm not gonna have you watch me go through all the little stuff. I mean, comment if you like that, but I don't think a lot of people do. So I've shown you what there is, and depending on how much I get here, I will be running other places, so I'd rather concentrate on something more interesting. But yeah, I mean, these fans are in the box. These are all new, but I won't try to resell these. So I will come back to you if I find anything interesting. All right, so I'm actually going back in for round 2. So I've been taking my time cleaning up all the little stuff down there and just grabbing everything that I missed or left behind yesterday because it was getting dark and late. And well, I don't care if it's dark, but I'd already spent enough time here. This fell back in. So I was loading. So these boxes here are still being loaded. Found a ton of these brackets. They said nothing too interesting. I'm just going through and picking out what I can, picking up things like this. Even the metal covers that I took off yesterday while I was taking all those long rails out. These things can be sent in, well, not these ones, but it's still a little bit of metal, so that goes into shred. But so yeah, that's pretty much all I've been working on. I am close to being done here. There's still little tidbits here and there, but nothing like that stuff I can send into that there, the board sort. But yeah, now I'm getting to the point where it is really bottom of the barrel type stuff. And for those that say, you know, don't take the cardboard or anything, I need something to carry a lot of this stuff in. And if I don't know what stuff is, I take the cardboard because maybe I can sell it. Stuff does sell better when it's in the original box. And then on top of that, I just recycle it at home. So it's not that big of a deal to just throw it in with recycling when recycling day comes where I am. So that's why I take it. So again, it's just this stuff, so I'm not gonna keep filming it. That was more trouble than it was worth. But nice pair of white gloves. So yeah, just grabbing nuts and bolts. This stuff is crazy. If you knew what this stuff costs at Home Depot, the amount that I just throw into shred because I'm just overwhelmed with this stuff is absolutely crazy. It makes me cringe with how much good stuff I toss. And you know, I've even thrown it up on Facebook, just like a bucket of it for $5, $10, because that's even more than I could get for shred, and it gets reused. But people just aren't, they're not buying it. I don't get it. I mean, If I didn't have so much, I'd take a deal like that, but people just don't want to, I guess, be bothered, or they don't want to stock it until they need it. But whatever it is, I just throw it away. Well, recycle it. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna keep doing this and come back later. All right, so that's the rest of the stuff I got to put in the Jeep. Then I'm gonna head over to the other dumpster that I passed on the way here, collect all that wire. I got some boxes for that, but made a nice pile of pallets here for them so that they have this whole area to throw stuff in tomorrow. So I will be back then. All right, so now I'm in the other dumpster. I'm done with the open top, and just try to get arranged here, dig through all this junk. This definitely looks like an office clean out. So I've already got these boxes in here knowing that I'd need them. So any metal and wire, that is metal. It's gonna be a lot of junk to go through. I already have, oh, that's pure sugar. I'll take that. Thought it was coffee creamer. Don't need more coffee creamer. Yeah, there's stuff down here on my feet. Skinner. Let's see if you can see that or not. Take that. That was here last time. Alright, so yeah. Kinda hoping don't need to go that way. Office snacks. Straws. Straws. Yeah, I don't need coffee creamer. Caribou coffee. All-in-one carpet upholstery powder. Yeah, it's looking more and more like they're moving out of town. Because, I mean, to throw out your kitchen area, that is saying something. It's usually one of the last things to go. People need their coffee and a place to eat and mingle. So this might not be, it's actually full. Producing a whole lot longer. With all those pallets cleaning out, all the other stuff I found yesterday. My GoPro keeps beeping at me and I don't know why. The battery's fine, the storage is fine. So I'm not sure how this video is going to come out. This thing keeps beeping at me and I don't know why. So, just keep filming, see what happens. That's a lot to go through. What does that mean? Rice. That is still in the box. I don't know anything about that. We'll take the whole thing. Empty. That's plates. Trash they have to move through. I could actually use that. I've got Milwaukee M12. That's brand new too. Look at that. With the cord. a very long time. The Rational Project Manager. Maybe I'll give that to my girlfriend. Bit. Huh. It's a nice glove. Don't know what that is. Take it. Those antennas are actually worth something sometimes. So I haven't decided if I'm going to send these as is into board sort, or if, I don't know if you're picking up that beeping or not, or if I'm going to cut them off and recycle them myself. I gotta do a calculation and figure out what's better. Sounds like just those things. Sort of at the bottom. Alright, now we're down to the real little stuff. So, alright, you pretty much saw everything in here. There's automotive primer, and that one doesn't have a cap, but that's satin. I'm gonna take those. That's part full. That is full. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish with all this. I don't think we're gonna find anything new and exciting, really. Except for Creston South Boot Cozy, I guess. Yeah, so just more wire and more of the norm. So, alright, that's it for this dumpster. I don't know why this thing's beeping at me, and I don't want it to die on me before I'm done. So, see you in a bit. Alright, let's just take a look and see what we got in here. Not a whole lot. Same stuff as last time. So, yeah. Let's take a look over here. Alright, not too much going on here either. Yeah, looks like there might be a little bit of metal over there. Yeah, it's too long, I think. Yeah, that is. Probably doable, but I just don't feel like putting that on the roof right now. That one and that one, that could probably sell. That's pushing it. It's like a giant wing on top of the roof. So yeah, unfortunately that's got to stay. Oh well. Put those on the roof because I could hear people telling me I should. And then I found these. Now, they're metal. Obviously it's got that styrofoam in it, but it is soft styrofoam, so think I'm gonna take these. Yeah, they're different designs. So and I even thought again about this wood, but it is super windy out right now, and I do not need that pulling my Jeep all over the place. Oh, there's more back there. These, I don't know. I might have to put those up top. Yeah, those I can strap down. They won't stick too far out of the basket. That's... I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna take it. Maybe it's something, maybe it's nothing. These are heavy. They're nice, like tie-in bracket type things. It's got some weight to it. Actually, I might be able to separate this stuff at home and take that foam out. I don't know if they'll give me a hard time about that or not. Before I unpack all these, I probably should figure out where I'm going to put them because the inside of my Jeep is full. I'm already here. For those once decide how I'm gonna load them all. All right, let's go figure this out. All right, so like I said, I am taking these. They do fit nicely right there, and they go up towards my deflector. This deflector here, once I get these strapped down, while it's underneath, I can pull this up and over and then pull that and every other which way. So these won't go anywhere. I'll have bungees back and forth and then that over the top with more bungees. And then this will get bungeed and we're good to go. So just got to grab a few more pieces over there. And I think that is it for the night. I tried a couple of other dumpsters earlier and there were a lot of people around. Maybe I'll swing by one more open top, but this could be it. So I forgot to hit the food dumpster. And holy cow, Sour Patch Kids, so many of them. Hopefully someone will take these. We've had a bunch in the house and I haven't been eating them, so I'm hoping I've got a little bit of room front. I don't have room to take all this popcorn, unfortunately. I would take that. don't know if I have that much room. All right, I need to see. And this is what the back of the cab looks like. So I ended up taking a couple of these empty tubes just because I am still debating on selling those aluminum rails that I found the night before. I'm not sure about that yet, but I am breaking down after this load and I am finally going to get a storage unit, but it's overwhelming, and I found even more stuff new in the boxes that I think are going to have value. So I just got to clean stuff out and get all my sellables out of my area and out of my hair. So hopefully it doesn't turn into a disaster by not having it on site. But that's what the back of the cab looks like. And then I fat fingered the last shot of the night where I put more of these Sour Patch Kids inside here. So I really don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know why I take this stuff, but I do have a store nearby that sells expired goods like this, a salvage store, and I might just give it to them and say, look, just sell it. Maybe they'll even buy it for a few bucks off of me. And I've decided that eventually, I was going to do it Saturday, but maybe Sunday I'll go to the flea market and just say $5 a box. It's 24 count of the larger theater size Sour Patch Kids. I had a bag on the way home, and I mean, they're fine. It's sugar. So, you know, maybe just $5 a box or 3 for $1, and somebody will probably just say $30 for all of it and be done with it. It's $10 for the table. So here is everything laid out. So there's some interesting things in here. Not so much this stuff. This is all wire and was going to be shred material. I might separate out some of this stuff, like these things, these garage door tie-ins. I think that's what those are. And other things like that for the flea market. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure. Since I'm going to need a storage unit, it makes sense to just start sorting that out in buckets, and I can grab it easy, go to the flea market and sell it off rather than shred it. So the rest of that is going to end up being shred and cut up wire more than likely. This heavy thing, that's got to be, between those two pieces, 40 to 50 pounds. It is really heavy. It's all made of steel. That's going into shred. And just some other shred items here. That was the cat wire in the one box. Got my foam hand soap there. And then these here, what they are, samples for garage doors so that you could look at them and say, I like that design or that design. But they are full of foam. So I'm not sure, you know, the side parts are steel, but the faces are aluminum. If they would give me dirty aluminum for that with all that foam, I'm thinking not, and I might just throw them into shred. I really don't know. I might have to research that a little bit. I don't even know if they'll take it with that much foam in it, but this stuff here is the most interesting stuff. So I always take stuff in boxes. So this here is about $40 and it's actually selling. So I could easily make 30 bucks on that after fees. These here I'd have to sell like 2 for 15. It's just a bracket, but they're sort of selling, but they're pretty cheap. This here, I've got 3 of them. 2 of them, the boxes are in decent shape, even with that ding in it, and I can show that in the pictures, but they're selling for 100 plus new in the box, and they are actively selling, so that's good news. I've got another one that I'll sell as open box because it's damaged. I'll take the unit out, take a picture of it, and sell it for like $70, because I think the cheapest one is about $100 used right now on eBay. And then this here, it's not selling. I would probably sell that as open box, maybe 50 bucks on it, because the 2 that are out there are $100, but there's nothing in the sold column. So I'll put that up as well and just try to make a few dollars off of it. This here is a mount for a touchscreen, and it's still new in the box, so that's open box since it's been open. And they are selling for, I think it was about $50, $60 new. So if I throw out $30 on that, I'll be good to go, plus shipping. And then here are my rails that I had on the top. So that's pretty much everything. Not too bad of a night. I'm going to go back out tonight, although it does look like things are starting to wind down. So I will soon find out what the deal is on that open top and that business, but I'll keep hitting it as long as it keeps providing, and I'll head back out tonight. Talk to you later.